Hello to all you creative souls and curious minds. I am Jackie, and this is JW Creative Design's very first video. The reason we chose to do a video now is because it's myself and my partner's largest undertaking so far. And also we're in month 4 of quarantine, 2020, so we have time on our hands. So let me take you on a journey, and hopefully you follow us through this whole process. This is stage 1. So our plan is, this is the only room in our house this isn't done. As he scans around, you'll see how unattractive it all is. So our plan for this space is going to be a steampunk themed bar. Spent the last several months gathering all sorts of knickknacks. As you can see this mess on the floor. What I've been doing is just searching for anything metal, antique, or that moves. Steampunk. Eventually we will incorporate all this into the design. So the initial plan, and you guys can follow us through all of our failures, what doesn't work, hopefully help us to solve some problems when we can't figure it out. We by no means are professional contractors or builders. This is strictly a hobby for us, and we have a lot of fun with it. So anyway, so this is where the space we're going to be utilizing right now. Today's the first day of our actual build. As you can see on the floor, all that's here right now is the pieces that we know are going to take up space. So I've taped those off. So this is unusable space, the blue tape on the floor. The bar is initially, it's planned to be a 10-foot this direction by about 54 inches this way. I'm going to look at my notes awkwardly. I'm not used to doing this. So this has sort of been our process, our very unprofessional process. Been sketching out late night sketches as we think of ideas, and taking base measurements, taking things off, and seeing what we have room for. So this is part of our plan for the steampunk bar. It'll have brick look on the bottom. The top, we're going to utilize some flooring that we actually have left over from another property for the top of the bar. I'm also very thrifty and look to save money and repurpose absolutely everything I can. So as we go on this process, I'll also be pretty proud of telling you what I spent on each project. Then we're going to have very high shelves up here. It's going to hold bottles and our glassware. You see this old fridge here. I'll go through that with another video, but this is going to be incorporated into the theme of the room also. And let's see, what's my other stuff I want to talk about? Already we've discovered that a couple issues before we even start the build is that 10 feet will not work that I originally wanted. I wanted 10 feet because I wanted to fit at least 4 bar stools on this side, and bar stools range between 20 and 22 inches wide, and you want space between them obviously. But due to the opening of the refrigerator, we cannot actually do 10 feet. So we've already cut that down to 9 feet. We'll see how that goes today. And then this piece actually, so I wanted an old chest that's going to be serve as the bar tap, beer tap. And so I'm going to let Billy go over the issues that we've discovered with that, although we're still hoping to make that work. So today we're going to attempt to do a time-lapse video as we just build the 2x4 frame of the main section of the bar. We'll see how that time-lapse goes. Another thing we are not claiming to be is professional videographers or editors, so don't judge us too harshly on that. And then I'll also do little videos throughout other projects that with elements that are being incorporated into this room, because every aspect of the room, every chair, every lamp, every table is that it's going to be steampunk, and I'm creating it from things I already have. So I'll take you on that as well. And we look forward to your comments, your help possibly, when we are learning from Google and YouTube on a lot of this and don't know what we're doing. So look forward to you coming on this journey with us. Wish us luck.
All right, so part of the original plan was to have a kegerator inside this portion of the bar, and already we've run into an issue with trying to figure out how we're going to, one, load the refrigerator with the products, as well as incorporate the chest into the system. So initially we were going to use a front loading refrigerator that would be able to slide it in. However, those refrigerators are not nearly big enough to fit into our condensed spaces. So to combat this, we've gone through and looked at actually putting in a chest freezer to allow us to have enough room to fit the kegs and anything else we wanted. Problem with the chest freezer is that it opens up from the top. We want to use this chest as our tap holder. So I think we're going to have to do something along the lines of creating some sort of sliding, using drawer slides to enable us to move the top out of the way in order to open up the chest freezer. Some things that we're just going to have to work on as we go through the project. Our main focus right now is just shifting to building the longer part of the bar, and then when we move into that section, kind of develop it as we go.